Right, another Concord Rangers Football Manager episode update thingy for you. I'll show you how the results have been going. So I left you with a defeat to Wolves in the Carabao Cup semi-final after what was a truly dreadful January. We tend to have bad Januaries actually, which we played 9 games and drawn 4 of them and lost 5. Really awful. And then we played Bournemouth. So Bournemouth was the next game, and they were, I think, top at the time. And we drew 1-1 at home, so it wasn't too bad. And then we turned it around a little bit. Our form's just slightly upturned, with just a little bit of blip. So yeah, beat Bristol City, our whipping boys, 4-0. Always beat them. They're bottom of the league. Sad. I'm a Bristol City fan, if anyone doesn't know, so it's sad to see that. But there you go. Then beat Stoke 1-0, hard fought game, but come away with a win there. Then beat Ipswich 5-1. Ipswich were just below us in the league, so yeah, happy with that. Drew 0-0 with Blackburn. I was really annoyed with this game because we absolutely dominated. 72% possession, 59 shots, 12 on target, 4 clear-cut chances, and just couldn't find the net. Oh, I've just got. I'll tell you about the results first, actually. Lost to Swansea. They scored a stoppage time winner, and they're challenging for promotion. So, beat Fleetwood, beat Derby, drew with Peterborough, beat Brentford, and lost to Middlesbrough. Another one of our whipping boys, but they've got one back on us. They're in the playoffs as well. On deadline day, I bought in 2 loan signings, which have slotted straight into the first team. Lone goalkeeper Gonzalo Palomba is very, very good, valued at 9.25 million, and I was surprised I was able to get him, but he's excellent. I'm hoping that I give him the rest of the season, he plays so well and wants to stay, and hopefully we can get promoted. So I'm going to try and do that. And this guy, Alfredo Piras, again, he's a wonder kid. He's an Italian defender, wonder kid. He's already got a cap since playing with us. He's ball playing defender. He is absolutely perfect. He is the perfect defender. I've never had a guy change our defence as much as he has. Our defence has changed completely since he's come in. He's slotted straight into the first team ahead of Zagrano, actually, another Italian guy. So it's been 2 ball playing defenders in Piras and Marsh. Those are the 2 guys we brought in. We actually managed to secure a deal for Paolo Diogo to stay. So that 2.5 million fee, we signed him for it, and he managed to agree a deal as well. His form has been up and down. He's done the same thing what we did last year, where he started the season really well and fell off. His start of the season lasted a bit longer, but he is starting to fall off a little bit. In terms of updating the performance of the players that we've got on, Jake Povey has really started to come into his own. He didn't start particularly well, but he's now got 6 goals in 11 games, which I'm quite pleased with. Ugo Chukwu-Bayo has done pretty much nothing. Couple of starts, as you see there, 9 sub appearances, done nothing, 1 assist. He doesn't look very good. Bit of a shame we got him because we were actually spending a little bit of money on him to keep him here, so it's a bit of a waste of money. Marina hasn't really had time to, but because Darren Moore has been absolutely unreal. Darren Moore has been a completely different player to what he was last year. I'm glad I got him involved. But yeah, we've been playing okay. Players have been moving on. In terms of outs, do we have any outs at the end of the window? So it'll be January. Mitchell McHenry, obviously Chadwick went, was a youth guy. He's only 16 and he's been signed with Bristol City for potentially 4 million, so I'm happy with that. I loaned out Friday and Steiner. I figured with the guys I've got in Povey and the defender Piras, they're not going to get a game as much, and they need to progress. I'm probably not going to keep Steiner. He's quite good. He's just not the kind of defender I want. He's a no-nonsense centre-back. Well, I want more of a ball-playing one. So I'm hoping just to build him up a little bit to get him quite good and then sell him on. But Ibrahim Friday on his loan at the moment is actually playing really well. Yeah, 9 goals, 6 games, 2 assists. He's looking really good. So I'm thinking next year with my new striker that's going to come in, it'll be him and Friday as a backup. In fact, actually, as a decent backup, because Joe War has been really good, but has had the odd off game. Charlie Bryan has slipped in quite well, actually. He's kind of sometimes playing right mid, sometimes playing striker, and he slips and he's playing quite well. Scored the odd goal. So yeah, but in terms of how we're doing in the division, we're very, very unlikely to get automatically promoted. We're 12 points behind with 6 games to go. That January really cost us. It really pushed us behind. We were doing well up until then, and then that really bad run really messed us up. So we've really fallen down the leagues. Really fallen down we're 4th, but we're closer to 7th than we are to 2nd in terms of points. 12 points, so it's going to be a miracle really to get promoted to get automatically promoted. I was a bit down in the dumps thinking they wanted to win the league, and if I fail to get promoted, I might get sacked. But I've actually just been offered a new deal. I've just signed a new contract, so I'm not likely to get sacked because that's going to cost the club lots of money. So even if I don't go up, I don't think I'll get sacked, which is good news. But I'd really love to go up. Also, strangely, every season we've had a striker near the top scoring charts, nothing. Paulo Diogo's down there at 14. Most of those came in the beginning of the season, and he's really fallen off. That 224 minutes per goal, he's really, really fallen away. All the goals up here. Anyone recognise that name there? Number 2? David Bremang has an amazing season in Birmingham. I think they are right at the top of it. Oh, they're 3rd. Oh, yeah. They've been sort of jumping in Bournemouth, Swansea and Birmingham, the best teams. And we are away to Birmingham today. That's why I want to show you. It's not necessarily an important game because it looks like we're going to have to settle with playoffs. But I just wanted to update you with what's going on, and just show you a big game like it is here. Who have we got? So yeah, we use the same squad. This is our first team. We've had a clean bit of health. They're all looking pretty good fitness wise. I gave War and Marsh about 2 weeks off, so they missed a few games including the Bournemouth game. That hasn't really affected us that much, and in fact, their fitness since coming back has been much better. They've not once come to say they needed a rest, so I'm going to keep Brian on the bench because Brian looks good. I only need one defender on the bench there. Yeah, other than that, all right, let's go. Yeah, I don't expect to win this one. Birmingham are really good this year, and obviously David Bremang, former Concord boy. He was at the club when I joined them. So he's at the club when I joined him. Obviously played a few games at the end of that season, scored a few goals, but he really came to his own the next season when he scored 40 league goals. 40 league goals in one season, which is mental. But here we go. Just do the hair up, lads. You know what it's like. Here we go. Birmingham away. Try and encourage the team. I don't really know what is encouragement. How about that? Yeah, go on. Okay, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, Birmingham were top of the league and we're doing really well, and they've just hit a really rocky patch. So I'm hoping that continues today. Just to again, we're 5 points clear in terms of the playoff positions. Opara is injured. That's not too bad because we've actually got a decent replacement in Sergei Pavlenko, who actually just made his Russia debut. So yeah, I'm going to keep him at that. I know it's not his ideal one. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to secure playoffs. We just need to keep getting enough points to get there. I mean, the last game we lost to Middlesbrough, so that's slightly annoying, which would have put us well clear, but just got to keep going. Here we go, chance for Pavlenko. What's he going to do? Puts it in the area. Oh, skim the top of the bar. Well, we're looking really strong so far. Dominating possession. More shots. Another chance here. Don't let him counter-attack. Go on, Darren. Brilliant from him. Diogo, Povey, turn. Diogo gets in there. Beautiful goal. 1-2 with Povey. Lovely stuff. Love to see it. One 0 Looking good. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be playoffs again. We bloody love playoffs. How many playoffs is that? We went up with playoffs in the South, lost in the North, then won the league. League One playoffs, Championship playoffs. This will be our 5th time we've made playoffs. Gordon, he's really gotten good at free kicks recently. There's a proof of it. Brilliant. Paul Gordon has really developed in free kicks really recently. He's taken over from Joe Waugh and he has smashed one in there. 2-0 against a strong Birmingham team. Looking really good. Yeah, I'm happy to tell him that we're pleased because we're playing really well. Yeah, our form is starting to go up on the rise at a good time this season. Obviously, it doesn't look like that we're going to get automatically promoted. Yeah, I mean we're still going to be 12 points behind because it looks like Swansea are winning. Bit of San Pellegrino, if anyone doesn't know. Posh Fanta. I'm not sponsored. I'm just a big fan. Okay, let's make some subs. I'm gonna take off Joe Waugh. Nothing personal, Joe, but helps to give you a little bit of a breather sometimes. Bring on Brian. Brian's playing really well. Defending set pieces, which is the problem. We've had a couple of games where we've really been caught out that way. Yeah, Moore's not quite turning it on, so I'm going to bring on Marina. He's only a backup, obviously. Marina, he's only 20 years old, so... Oh, we're not even letting Birmingham trouble us at the moment. They've only had 2 shots. They got one of the top scorers in the league. Another very good striker in Mensa Ferguson. They've taken Semenyo off, who's also very good, but we're dominating. Oh, hang on. Have I spoken too soon? No, I haven't. Palomba. Again, Palomba is fantastic. He is definitely the best keeper I've had, and in terms of like, obviously he's better than the other goalkeepers because you have to keep on getting better, but in terms of the levels, he is you can tell there's a difference. Long was good when we first got him in, and obviously Cook was decent as well, but none of them were quite at the level that Palomba is in comparison to the rest of our team. So I'm hoping that I can get him on the good side, that I can sign him. But I think Premier League football's probably going to be required. Pove, he was offside. That'll be the whistle then. Whistle's blown 2-0. Very strong result. Very strong performance. Ooh, lovely stuff. We might even play them again this season because obviously the playoffs are coming. Peter written us off. Lovely stuff. Good performance, boys. Paul Gordon back to man of match performances. Love it. Diogo getting in the bag as well because his form's kind of dipped a little bit. I had a word with him just before this game actually, just to bring it back up again. I'm happy that he scored. Back to win ways. Looks like we're going to be playoffs again, boys. So just a short one today. Next video, unless a miracle happens, is going to be the playoffs. So I'll catch you on that one. Like, subscribe, comments. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Like, I'm tempted to do a second Football Manager series with a new club that I've created, but I'm quite happy with the Concord stuff at the moment. Cheers then.